Farmer, dear farmer, please don't grow the corn. To feed the cattle's never been out before. It's the grasslands and the meadows where they're supposed to roam. Got some new old tools today. Some of them need a bit of work, but absolutely going to be great tools to work with. Those two I had already before, and this is not mine, it's on a loan. What do you think, Chanel? Do you like the new tools? Huh? Lazy Tuesday, huh? Well, not for me. So I've been planting a lot of plants, a lot of seeds in the garden. I'm going to give the seeds a go first, and then if they don't work out, then I'm going to get some plants. But I'm pretty confident with a lot of the seeds. Also, I'm doing one more bed behind the one here that you've seen before. So that's in the process, but in the meantime I had to do spread a little bit of fine gravel on the backyard. It started to take shape, but you know, moving wet soil or fine gravel, it's heavy stuff. So I'm starting to feel like she's got the right idea. Anyway, upwards and upwards. Fisherman, dear fisherman, don't blow the ocean floor. If the soil of the sea dies, there will be fish no more. Care for the ocean and it will provide. If you don't care, you will lose the fight. Okay, this is the front of the house. I did plant some seeds of herbs down here. It's not a major movement yet, but I wasn't expecting anything yet. But this here used to be the hedge. It was a half a hedge because we got most of it. And you can see it's kind of coming back here, and I have to really come up with some sort of plan as to how to keep it down, because I'm not really interested in having that hedge there right now. I'd rather grow other stuff here on the ground. I need to focus on that, so we'll have to see what we come up with. I don't really mind it being a little bit wild, but I probably will do more purposeful planting here eventually. But yeah, I have to figure out what are we gonna do here. I mean, this is right beside the well, so I'll give you perspective. I definitely need a new well cover, but it's on my long to-do list. Well, this could be a nice patch for something, but we shall see. We shall see. So this here is the new bed. Again, trying different things. So there's a cardboard underneath it because I'm thinking of putting potatoes here. And, you know, if there's something underneath coming up to eat them, you know, I won't even see that it's happening. But I think I can actually stop them with the cardboard. So then I put soil. Then I put the mulch, the wood chip mulch from here, from last year, which actually looks really good. The deeper I go into the pile, it just looks really good. And then I'm going to put more soil on top of it. And then we're going to plant some spuds of different varieties. Normal potatoes, sweet potatoes, purple potatoes. We'll give it all a go. Here, I planted chickpeas today. Here, courgettes, a few different types. Close to the trellis there's peas, and on the other side there's 3 different varieties of peas. Here, this little stretch just here, I planted some cayenne peppers. Cayenne peppers are really healthy and good for you. I know they're a bit spicy, but they're really good for you, so I want to grow a fair bit of them. And then there's on the other side of here, if you remember, I planted some scallions, carrots, and radishes, and some celery. And I continued with a bit further down here with some beetroots. And I put here some spinach as well today, so, and a little bit of marigolds all around the thing. So we'll see what comes up. But I'm being hopeful. I'm spending a lot of time in the garden, and the garden likes that. So give you energy to the garden, it will provide. And I turned the compost today, which was great. I am obsessed about composting. Not like, you know, all the different types of composting. I'm obsessed about the box standard composting. It's just taking your food, your weeds, all your leftover stuff, and turning it into nice soil to plant on. It's just yeah, I like it. Okay, Tinkerpot and Peter Pan have found their new homes. Also, I'm trying to transplant some hops from the front to just on the side of this trellis, see if they take on or not. And I dig out one of the wine barrels that we had. Well, half wine barrels. So now I have to make it somehow put plastic inside of it, and then I can plant some mint in there. Today we have some people coming over for a couple of days, so I don't know how much work I'm gonna get done. I got a nice cleanup done in the front, and yeah, the garden is in kind of decent enough shape. So yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you posted of what's happening, but I don't know how much renovation for the next 2 days is going to happen. But then weekend we're busy again. Definitely want to get the caravan sorted and just drag it on.
When you thought about in order yet, like I'm looking for this and I need about
Apparently you're not supposed to dry it down there. I doubt you'd want to even try. This is Tournus. I'm here to get inspiration for our well. What do you think? Should I build something like that? Nice beams. peasants to obey and pay taxes. Oh, Mother Earth, your soldier is down. He's fought the fight, now he's hit the ground. Lost for words, silence roars. Halfway home, all on his own. Oh, Mother Earth, can you hear my call? His time ain't here, his time ain't now. There's still songs to be sang. There's still hope in the old man's land. Oh, Mother Earth, can you breathe some air? Hold him close, wrap your arms around. Under the moon in the dead of the night, I whisper a word for the brother to fight. Oh, Mother Earth, can you turn the tide? Can you bring him back to the shore tonight? We'll stay turning the echoes of time, but Mother, don't let the soldier die. Oh, wow. Like a light sweats in the night. Once it goes off, nothing's alright. You pick on the scabs, looking for any excuse. I watch you from near, I watch you from far. In the dark, and all I got was a broken heart. I'd lay the guilt on everyone else. The lies you told them so well. You believed yourself. You stand on the altar preaching the word. Raise your glass, hold in the cold. But you know it's just a masquerade, a wasted away.
Vous allez entendre ça apparemment pas mal de fois.
J'étais en train de leur expliquer. Mâconnais. So Mâconnais is like the Mâcon area, and when it comes to wine, we call that like the Mâconnais wine. So from the Mâcon area, and Clessé, this is really the goat cheese and saucisson, obviously.
Yes.
Like, where?
Photo shoot, professional photography.
Yeah.
She was looking for women who turned 50 last year. Because she turned 50 last year.
Okay.
And she wants to do. She wanted to do 5 themes.
Very,
Bon appétit. Bon appétit. Wow.
Est-ce que vous avez encore besoin de la carte?
non, c'est bon. You don't want like wine or anything?
So the blue leaf you can eat, huh?
Yeah.
So,
It's a five. Yeah. You want to taste some?
That was excellent dinner. And Tournus at night.
Oh wow.
Good morning from l'Abergement de Gouzerie. So today, this is an old wine barrel that we cut in half. I oiled it and screwed the rings that hold it together in there so they won't be coming off. I've lined it with plastic now, and I'm putting pieces of wood in the bottom. Then we're going to put some of the compost, the mulch compost here, and there's a little bit of dirt, and I'm gonna move quite a lot of the mint that is growing wild in the edges of the garden in here, because mint is a bit of a weed, so we have to keep it in control. Also on another note, we didn't get to film much of any renovations this week because we haven't done much anything, because we had a few friends over. Roy and Laura came over from the Netherlands, and it was lovely to have them here, and it was a great excuse for us to go and explore Tournus a little bit as well and go for a nice meal and everything. But I'll share all that with you, so hopefully enjoyed that, because you know, we live in a beautiful part of France, and I do in the future share you more and more of that as well. But yeah, So a little bit of gardening today. Then I need to do a bit of cleaning in the garage. Hopefully I keep on saying this, but hopefully I'll finally get in to do something in the caravan. Still unpacked all the stuff in there. And Monday, there's the big gang coming back in here, and we're doing the walls here. This wall is still on the outside. It has a bit of a twist and bend, so it needs a structural support, which we put a big concrete metal support here, and we've netting here, which is supporting the wall, and we're going to put a concrete render on top of it. And then when that's done, the exciting part, which is that hole above here, is going to be place for the stairway to the second floor of the garage, which is I'm really looking forward to being able to do something up there as well. And we'll probably do quite a few of these walls with the render when we start doing it, so we get a kind of nice render on with the breeze box, sort of the nicest things to look at. So we kind of tidy up the place a lot. So that's happening next week. Hopefully Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully everything goes well and we get it done. That's a big chunk of stuff out of the way then, and then I can move on upstairs as well. But yeah, so that's the plan. So because they're coming in, I need to kind of tidy up a little bit here today, but we'll get to it. Continue tomorrow. So back to the garden. Okay, I'll try to show you the extent. Like, that's mint, this plant here is mint, that's mint, there's a lot of mint here in between. Here's mint, here's mint, mint. All the edge here is mint. So it really grows wild, like a weed. But we're gonna contain it in that barrel. Well, some of it anyway. Some of it will always be here. It's unavoidable. There's been so much of it. Last year when I was walking down this, which was just a grass pitch, I noticed that there was mint everywhere. So I'm expecting to be dealing with the mint for years to come. But, you know, a lot of mojitos. Okay, that was just a small part of the mint in the garden. That's like several plants. There's maybe 30 plants in there already. So, you know, even if some of them don't survive the transplant, most of them will, and it will be full of mint in no time at all. I'm going to leave the other side empty for now, and we'll see if we're going to put some other plants there, which have to go in there pretty much today or tomorrow before the mint takes over. But yeah, one of the things about mint is that people don't know. Also, it is very good at repelling mosquitoes. So that's why it's right beside our future terrace. Right. We are at the Agricultural School of Tournus, which also have a plant shop. We came from highly recommended from a friend of ours that they have some plants for a very good price, and so far it's looking very good. There's a huge area here to explore, so it is time to plant. Boot full of garden goodies. Okay, a grassroots view. There's been a lot of planting going on already. And yeah, all this cardboard looks like a big mess right now, but it's there for a purpose, and it's going to be eventually covered with a wood chip. Yeah, but it does some peppers. and chocolate chili, whatever that is. And here we are. It doesn't look like much, but there's a lot of things planted now. Long list of stuff. Strawberries, blueberries, aubergines, lettuce, cabbage, broccoli, leek, onions, scallions, carrots, radish, celery, peppers, both normal and spicy, courgettes, different types, beans, peas, potatoes, cantaloupes, raspberries, and all around the other places there's herbs growing here and in the front of the house. So now we're finishing the Saturday with a nice little barbecue, and that's going to be the wrap for this week's video. Once again, thanks very much for watching, and check out next week because we've got a lot of cool stuff. We're tackling the garage finally. So, and unfortunately didn't get all the way to the caravan yet today, but next week definitely. See you then.